Me, 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 mo, me, me.
Me. That's pretty good. That wasn't
Dude, I
bad.
keep it where they couldn't get us. I don't know if they can get us from that little
For the
thing, but
copyright, you think they're gonna? You
yeah.
think Nickelodeon's coming after us for?
Dude, I hope not. For a meat
For
version of their song.
yeah, no, they don't. I think they stole that to begin with. I think Nickelodeon stole that to begin with, Nate. I think we're fine.
You remember the chimp at the end of Jimmy Neutron, like the productions, like my
Hi,
name's
I'm Paul.
Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah, hi, I'm Paul. Yeah, that's good. Maria brought that up the other day, so I was just
You guys were
yeah,
reminiscing about show credits or whatever,
yeah,
show tags or producer tags.
yeah, and how some people just don't know it, won't know anything about them.
Oh, I love them, dude. I love them. One of my favorites is that's a that's one bad hat, Harry.
See, I'll have to see that one again because I don't even think I remember that one.
That's
See, you
one.
got me with. Of course, you're gonna get me with one.
And then, of course, our favorite, the inventor of Mimimo, Tim Heidecker from Tim and Eric.
Mm,
Absolutely.
mm, No, you see, I don't remember where that came from.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
you got me. I'm stumped.
Show tags are fun, dude. If that was a category on Jeopardy, I'd be killing it.
Killing it.
Well, let me welcome everybody in here and cut the small talk short there just for a moment. Uh, Welcome to Pro Wrestling Sauce, everyone. I have the almighty trio here in Jacob, Cowboy Nate, and myself, Josh O'Leary, all gathered here together once again. Virtually, of
Once.
course, but here we are nonetheless. Jacob joining us, saying that he's off this weekend. He's tired now, but he's now off after today's work, and then he's going to Busch Gardens tomorrow. And uh, is that right, Jake? Is that what you said?
Yeah, that's correct, Amundo.
But you can go ahead and do your catchphrase. I didn't mean to step over your catchphrase.
Oh no, you're good. With all the saucers and saucettes. Uh,
Saucettes.
how's everybody doing tonight?
Hmm. All right. You know.
Here to talk about some wrestling. You know, a
Yeah.
lot's happened.
I mean, a lot has happened, but has it though?
Yeah, like we gotta celebrate. This is a
We got
celebration.
what? You're celebrating? Are you popping a big bottle for Goldberg right now, Jake?
That is not Goldberg that I saw on Monday Night Raw. That is not Goldberg. I'm sorry, but that is just Bill.
Oh.
Just Bill.
I think that yeah no yeah that's old man Bill. That's get off my
No.
lawn Bill. That's
Yeah, like they like have to like he's like hugging these little kids in the crowd, and these little kids have no idea who he is.
it's barbecue Bill.
Oh, did you know?
It's barbecue Bill, dude. He's always out barbecuing, smoking meats in his backyard. Uh, you know.
And he's got a T-shirt, Goldberg's last ride. Goldberg, really, dude? Like, oh, dude, I
At
I
this
hate
rate,
this.
it's almost Goldberg's
I
last
hate
everything.
this. I hate this because there's no reason that Jey Uso lost the world title just so Goldberg
Oh
can have a
no!
3 minute
Don't
match.
no! Don't be that guy. The reason Jey Uso lost that title, well, it isn't because they wanted this to be a world title match for Goldberg. That's not the case at all. They almost told us that Jey Uso's world title match was going to be this short when they announced this match like the day
They
after
announced it
Jey
like the day
Uso won
after
it after Mania. Gunther was
they
like, "I'm
announced. Yeah,
gonna fight you the day after Money in the Bank," and I was like, "Oh damn, Jey Uso's gonna lose it the day after Money in the
no,
Bank."
it was originally Gunther said he was going to fight Jay at Money in the Bank, but then
Mm.
Cody came back, and then literally right after Money in the Bank, the match was announced that he was defending the title on a Raw, and then I just knew he was losing it.
Mm. Okay.
They're gonna try. I think they're gonna bring the Usos back together because they don't really know what the hell to do with Jimmy, and
I don't.
Jay is.
I don't think that's the case. I think that Jay. They're not gonna put them back together. Jey Uso on his own is a merch seller extraordinaire. This guy is beloved, and tainting him with Big Slim Jim Uso would be a detriment to the character and the overall work he's put in already. So I don't think so. I don't think they should do that. I think that every now and then you'll get a reunion, like we've been getting. But I don't. There's no need to put these guys back together again. The New Day should have done this. Like when we were talking about the New Day and how hot they were after the Big E put down. That they should have split their ways or whatever.
Now they're just a backdrop.
Yeah, now they just suck.
Yeah, now they're just like awful. Now they just like they're always posting on social media like they're cool. Is that like the gimmick? Is like we're gonna post stuff like we're cool, but it's lame.
They're
as
lame.
Fuck. Like,
Xavier Woods' hairstyle is terrible.
I like
No,
that's
everything's
one of
terrible.
maybe. I think that's maybe the only thing I like about it because
Is
I
there-
know
like-
it's making you mad, and I know that
Yeah.
they're all like based off of like I don't know. They're like old James Brown hairstyles. Like
I don't know. It hasn't been good. And now they're helping out Grayson Waller, and when you have to help those guys carry that story, that's when you know it's not working.
Yeah.
Yeah,
mean-
they don't need the titles.
No. Shout out to our Australian viewers.
Yeah.
But Grayson Waller doesn't, he doesn't cut the mustard.
Like
No.
Austin Theory, like they're about to turn him babyface.
Who even? I forget he's even there. Like when you name names like this, it makes me wonder why someone who was on TV every week, like Carlito, was let go.
And then just never seen again. I didn't like how they
Yeah.
let him go.
No, I mean no one does. I mean he's no. Of course, people are going to say, "Oh, R-Truth came back." Yeah, no, I'm not comparing him to R-Truth in that sense. I'm just saying, like, I would compare Carlito to like a Dakota Kai. Like, why are these people being let go? And we've got Austin Theory sitting in catering. I say that, and then they let Austin Theory go, and half the internet's going to be like, "He was my favorite."
Yeah, like I feel like that the releases are still more to come.
Oh, they're never going to stop. I don't.
Like
That's one thing that people don't seem to comprehend is that the releases will never stop. Like it is very rare you get a lifer. People come and go all the time. So, it's part of the business.
and
There's our fourth co-host, Dirt, joining us.
Yeah, people
here.
come and go.
People come and go, just
yeah,
like
and
Dirt.
I also don't like it how like I'm worried about
What's
that
up,
we're
Mike, in
always
the chat?
like Karrion Cross, his contract's up in the next few months,
Mm-hmm.
and there's no talk about him coming back, but the crowd loves him.
Mm-hmm.
And
I think they keep him.
I think they keep him too. I think that's going to be kept under wraps probably. Whatever does come of his contract situation, but I put him in the center of the thumbnail here tonight.
His
Karrion
contract
Kross.
going up it's not necessarily a bad thing. That could mean more money for Karrion Kross. That doesn't mean he's getting fired.
he's a
at the end
top
of the
merch seller right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
year. Yeah. That means he has negotiating power going into his new contract to be like, give me more money.
Sure.
Yeah.
Don't give me two big guys as a terrible.
He's
Let me be
finally
more
going to be
tough.
getting his match finally with Sami Zayn.
Yes, and honestly, I think people haven't really thought about this, but I think Sami Zayn's a sleeper to win King of the Ring.
Oh, I don't think he's a
I think
sleeper.
they're gonna-
maybe he's a front runner.
After what I saw last week, it's Jey Uso.
No.
Jey Uso. No, it's Jey Uso.
It is
They're
not
gonna
Jey
try to do.
Uso.
Look, they give Jey Uso every chance they can,
Nope.
and
Jey
anytime
over
Jey's
Cody?
around. Yeah,
Jay over Cody is crazy.
Honestly, the
Yeah.
one I want to win is Randy, but I know Randy's just there to make the winner look that much better.
Dude, it's gonna be Randy
Whoever's
versus
on the-
Cody.
Yeah, whoever's on the opposite end of the bracket for Randy is going to win it all.
Randy
Whoever's
was in the
same
finals
side-
last year.
Yeah, finals going to the finals
They
this
had a
year.
King
He's
of
in
the
the
Ring
finals
last year?
already.
Yeah, he lost to Gunther.
Yeah, that's right.
Shit.
Remember, it was the bad
It was
pin.
the botch finish.
Oh, dude, that was,
Yeah.
that's the only story they should be telling here. Like, fuck
Gunther?
You got-
Goldberg. Jesus Christ, why are we...
Yeah.
What?
So you
Oh
got
my
Randy going
God.
back.
I
You
don't
got
think
Randy going back.
I think it's going to be
Versus Cody.
Sami Zayn. I think it's going to be Sami Zayn versus Jey Uso in the finals.
No, I'm going Cody versus Randy. Cody takes it because it builds him back up to get the belt back.
You know, Cody's going to lose because Cena's going to make him lose.
I mean,
Yeah,
and who's
Cody's not winning this.
who's
And
perfect to put the crown
You're
on?
going to
Cody.
get Jey versus Sammy. It's going to be the
I think-
friends, and Sammy's not
I
going
think
to want to
Randy
beat him.
Orton's winning this whole thing.
I want Randy to win it all.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, or either that, or it's gonna look like Randy's about to win it, and then Kevin Owens comes back and beats. the
Yeah,
shit
that's
out
not
of him.
happening. Kevin Owens is going through it.
Is he? Do you have a scoop?
He's going through it. You know, he woke up this morning.
Why can't I find the
He went to go get a
cleaner?
bowl of. He went to go get a bowl of mini wheat, and he said his neck hurt, and now he's out
Oh
indefinitely.
God, I hate when I try to eat a bowl of mini wheats when my neck hurts. That's the worst.
He went to pour the bowl, and a giant wheat came
Yeah,
out.
speaking of neck hurts, dude,
It
I woke up
caused
with a
a
stiff
rupture
neck
in
this
Tommy's
morning.
face.
It was bad.
A giant wheat came out.
Yeah, giant wheat, not a mini wheat.
Dude, that's honestly like in the mini wheat community. I don't know.
No, there
In
is
the-
something
in
called
the
giant
mini-
wheat.
No, we love it when you get it's called a double wheat. When you get a nice
Yeah.
long wheat in the box. That's the
There's a
best.
reason they're called mini wheats. There's a reason they're called mini wheats because they're the regular size big boy wheat.
Mike's saying that Karrion Kross might go to AEW. Well, if that's the case, he's going to
Better for him there.
he's going to just blend into with the rest of their
Oh,
8,000 man roster. God, I don't know. I just don't like the way things are ran over there. And even when people pop up from over there to WWE, it's just not the same.
Oh yeah,
I'm not saying he couldn't do good work over there, but he'd be better off popping up in TNA, just going to the Indies.
I heard they're taking
Blood
from
sport.
from AEW. They're taking this girl Marissa or whatever,
Mariah May.
and she's Mariah May. And right now, her character is copying Tony Storm as like a troll.
Which
But
is kind of-
WWE signed her doing the same character, so now it's just her copying Tony Storm. It's no longer just like a funny. It's just her blatantly copying Tony Storm now.
I feel like there's like 10 girls on the AEW and WWE rosters that are just like sitting around waiting to see what Sabrina Carpenter does next. And they're just gonna copy that and post something with that, and then everyone will be like, "Wow, they're edgy."
The girl freaked me out.
Like I don't know. It's kind of lame. Everyone kind of says I can see like a telephone effect with the with all.
She
this.
reminds me of Jake Paul.
Wait, Karrion Kross is gonna do cereal commercials?
That makes sense.
He should do
Athletes always do the healthy cereals, like the.
I don't know.
should do
Maybe
the
he's
vampire
not
one.
talking about Karrion Kross, but that would be good. I could dig it.
I wish you would.
Yeah, I could dig it. Now, R
What's
Truth
the
would not
vampire
do that
theory?
now.
Wait,
He's way
now,
he's
hold on.
serious now.
What cereal
No,
do you
that's
think
a-
Karrion
speaking
Kross would
of-
endorse? I think he's going to be a Cocoa Puffs kind of guy.
What's the
Speaking of,
vampire one?
Who, Karrion?
The vampire one? That's the one I just said, I think.
That's Count
Cocoa Puffs,
Chocula.
right? Count Chocula,
Yeah.
damn it.
Yeah,
You're
that's
right.
what
No,
he should do.
speaking of our truth, I did want. Have you guys noticed they're not calling him Ron Killings?
What do they call
Yeah,
him?
they are.
No, they still call him Truth.
Everything I've seen of
They're still calling him Truth.
Y'all brought our truth back.
Well, no, he's
Who's
Ron
calling,
the
who's
Truth
calling him our
Killings.
truth?
Yeah,
You can
it's
still
just
call him Truth.
Yeah, just on Raw, it said They showed the vignette for Cena versus, and it said our truth. I was
Wow.
like, I want Ron Killings because I like.
John Cena.
Yep,
Well,
that's right.
You're gonna get Ron Killings. It doesn't matter
Like,
what
who would have
that
thought?
graphic
Who would have
said.
thought? You know,
I
15
did.
years ago we had our truth versus John Cena in Capital Punishment. Now we're getting John Cena
Listen,
versus Ron
I've been
Killings. on SmackDown.
preaching the truth gospel for the last decade. I'm the one
And-
I thought.
Oh no, guys! C Dinger's in the chat saying Goldberg is back. Hell yeah, we got a big Goldberg fan in the chat. Happy to see Goldberg in his Gary Coleman ass knees out there, weak as hell. limping his way to the ring. You're next. Yeah, right. I'll tell you what's next, dude. Goldberg's freaking heart.
Somebody stop this!
You know what's next is his knees.
His
God.
damn knees.
Dude, this dude's gonna have he's gonna have a hip dislocation just from screaming out there at Gunther.
He was spitting all over Gunther.
I know. I liked Gunther's follow-up tweet though. He was like, "Oh, Goldberg wants a match. I think I got 3 minutes."
I feel like Goldberg could make a good anti-Paul Heyman. Like a faction
manager?
like a rival
You
manager,
want to make
like
Goldberg a
rival
manager?
Yeah, I think he could be like a good manager for what's Dom's faction called? I already forgot what they
You
call it.
want
Judgment
to?
Day.
Yeah,
Judgment
put
Day.
Goldberg in charge of Judgment Day. Not in charge, but just
Turd has the wildest ideas
Yeah.
sometimes.
I think
Fantasy
fucking
booking is
work, bro.
crazy sometimes.
Listen, Goldberg as the wise man
managing-
for as the wise man for the Judgment Day.
Wise man.
Dude, I'm not
Goldberg,
liking
dude.
I'm not liking the Judgment Day backstage segments
Oh, okay.
anymore.
I thought you were saying you didn't like my idea. I was gonna say my idea is gold.
No, it's just
Yeah,
the
that's a good
backstage
idea, Dirt.
segments.
That's a good idea. And just to follow up on Dirt's
No, I'm with
Karrion
Jake though.
Kross eating Cocoa Puffs, that is absolutely wrong. Karrion Kross takes care of his body. He's a very fit man.
5
and-
minutes ago.
I know it was, but I've been pondering on it, and I think that he would
Oh, yeah.
he'd be a grape nuts man. I think
Yeah,
he'd
he'd be a great
He'd eat
man.
I think he'd eat like some
Oh.
kind of like grape nuts, or
Honey
like,
bunches of oats with the strawberries.
Yeah, I think he's a fan of fresh strawberries, and I think he's definitely cutting those up to like add a little bit
Honestly?
of zest.
Little parfait.
Honey bunches of oats. Honey bunches of oats has become my favorite cereal of all time. 'Cause I
it's
like those
not
little
of all
bunches.
time.
Those-
Good lord,
those
dude!
little
Watch your
bunches? No,
step,
listen.
dude. This is a cereal
Listen.
house.
If
Okay,
I could get
We're
if
not-
I could get a bowl of just the bunches part of the honey bunches, you know what I'm talking about? Those little nuggets of just whatever they are.
yeah,
Not
I
the
know what you're
actual
talking about.
cereal. Yeah,
Crepes.
No,
Crepes.
no, not the fruit. It's like
The yogurt
I don't know,
bits.
it's it's hard to describe. Can I pull up a
Granola?
The
I
yogurt
don't know
bits.
what
There's
you're
little
talking about.
yogurt bits that they have in the honey bunches of oats. There's nice little.
No,
yogurt
not
bits.
the yogurt bits. It's like
You don't need to pull up a piece of cereal.
We all know Cinnamon Toast Crunch is superior.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Ah, God. Nate, first of all, you're a sog dog. We eliminate you from the
Sog dog,
cereal
Cinnamon
chat.
Toast Crunch.
Yeah, you're off the cereal chat for
Here,
the sog dog.
I gotta show you what I'm talking about when I say bunches. This
Oh my
piece.
God.
Oh, this is healthy cereal. This is bullshit.
piece.
Get this out of
This
here.
Hold on, I gotta wait for my
See this
cursor
piece?
to come back. Here we go.
It's granola. Dirt.
Is that what it is?
Dude, that's a piece of granola.
I'll have a bowl of that, please. That stuff's good.
Dude, you want a piece of granola?
It's good, dude. Give me some
I've
milk,
had
some
it.
granola, some corn cereal. Oh, baby.
Dude,
C.
Dinger.
Dinger says, "I've never heard such hate from someone. I'm unsubscribing." All right, see ya.
No, we just keep it real. We don't like to see bad wrestling for the sake of having somebody's name back. Let him
Yeah,
retire. Let him retire at the
Yeah,
top
well,
of their game.
I'm not
Stop
gonna
dragging him around.
Yeah, I'm not
And we
gonna
want
sit
more
over
granola
here
and
and
cereal.
stroke
Yeah, but more-
old man
we need-
Goldberg's ego. I'm not doing
We
it.
need more. We need more Dave Batistas in the WWE.
No, I
He
don't
knew-
think
he-
no.
no, He
Oh.
knew when to walk away. He knew when
Oh,
to walk
yeah.
away and never come back.
Well, not true, Dirt. I don't think you remember that run.
The Bautista? You remember Bautista when he came back from Guardians?
Okay, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
It was rough. They give me what
Right.
I want.
Oh,
I feel like right when you don't think Dirt knows, he does. He pulls out that like.
Yeah, he pulls sharks all the time. He's
I'm a hustler. I undersell.
Bret Hart's in the chat saying he'll ref. So
Dude, Bret Hart would be better than Goldberg.
Oh God.
if he does commercials, I like him to do Frosted Flakes or Fruit Loops.
See, I'm with
Ooh.
him. I'm with him, but I don't think the Fruity Kid cereal is something he'd do. He would definitely do the corn cereals, though.
Ooh, Karrion, dude. I think Karrion Kross would definitely eat a fat bowl of Fruity Pebbles, dude. And I think he would I could definitely see him in a commercial replacing
more
Barney
of a-
Rubble. Barney Rubble's comedic timing is off, dude. I think
Kids even know
Karrion
who
could
Barney
definitely.
Rubble is.
Exactly, dude. They know Karrion Kross. They
know it.
know Fred Flintstone. That's the tag team that's going to be taking over the cereal game here.
Get them in a Winston's commercial together.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Karrion Cross can do Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Get that guy
Nate,
off the
shut
box.
up about Cinnamon Toast Crunch, dog. You leave that shit in
Whoa,
a bowl of milk for
what?
like 10 minutes, dog. He sogs it up,
Delicious.
and then he
Yeah,
goes
that's
over there and
good,
he
dude.
Ew, what
Soggy,
the fuck?
soggy cinnamon toast crunch is like the best part of the cinnamon toast. You eat the
No.
crispy bits, and by the time you get to the
We're
end,
not
it's
getting
soggy.
into this
Like,
again. We're not doing this
look,
again.
Dude,
just
are you
swallow a mouthful of soggy cereal whole, no chew.
Jared, are you a soggy cereal type of guy, or you like to eat it like when
Oh.
it's crunchy? Oh, it
Oh.
depends on the
Actually,
cereal.
I'm a
no, okay.
medium.
I
You
do
can
not
be
like
a
it.
medium. Nate's
I
like,
was
you
gonna
got to
say,
be one extreme or the other. There's no.
I
no,
do
you-
not like dry. I like it to be saturated, at least saturated and still crunchy.
Yeah, I
That's like the
saturate mine. I
perfect spot.
saturate the whole bowl.
But I can still eat a soggy cereal.
I mean,
As long
yeah.
as the milk's still cold, we're still good.
Like I'm pouring, letting it, and then like
no,
I'm
Nate's
gonna
walking
get it all
away from
together,
that bitch,
and then I'm
he's
gonna walk
like,
away
Oh
from
yeah,
it.
he's
Like,
letting that
I'm gonna
milk
put
go
everything,
curdle. He's
yeah,
letting the
I'm
milk
gonna put
curdle.
everything back, and then I'm gonna come back and grab it. Then walk upstairs, then sit in bed,
oh god,
and then eat it.
oh,
Now you know Goldberg's bowl of cereal is just a bowl of granola and then skim milk.
yep. That's what Dirt wanted. That's what you want.
That's, I mean, give me that. I'll
It's
eat
a
it.
healthy cereal.
I'll eat it with almond milk.
No, that's terrible milk.
No, I only drink. I
You're
only
telling
drink
me they
regular
milk
milk.
almonds? They milk
Yeah, I know.
almonds?
What's that? What's that DJ Khaled and Rick Ross interview where they're talking about that? They're like getting
What?
super philosophical. They have no idea what they're talking about, and
Shout
they're
out to all
acting
the
like they're
pears?
geniuses. No,
Alcohol
they're like
tires.
Rick Ross. No, not Kanye. It's DJ
Oh,
Khaled.
Lordy.
DJ Khaled goes, "Oh, I've been drinking the almond milk," and then Rick Ross goes, How do they get the pit of the milk of the almond? How do they?" He just starts saying stuff.
Bro, Rick Ross is dumb, bro.
Dude,
He's
Rick
dumb.
Ross is hilarious though. He's
He's
dumb,
so dumb.
but he's
It's
funny.
so bad.
Yeah. How do they
Should we
get to
talk
the
about
pit with the milk of the almond?
should we talk about wrestling?
Yeah, let's talk about
Yeah.
Karrion Cross some more.
Well, we have covered Karrion Cross. I put him in the middle of the thumbnail. I want to. I do like what he's pulling off, even though it's not much. And I'd like to be able to,
I think if they want to make this
Show 'em
Logan Paul thing worthwhile, let's put the Karrion Cross Logan Paul thing. Let's go pedal to the metal all the way. Let's
they
have
should have. They
Karrion
should have
Cross.
done that, but it's
Let's
already
have
died
Karrion
down.
Cross-
It's died down.
Have Karrion Cross become an informant to the FBI over Logan Paul's crypto scams. Let's have him testify in court for the FDA to sue Logan Paul's crime.
He's trashing Logan Paul again.
Well, that's fine. I mean, it's fine.
No, I think that would be hilarious. I think that would
Logan
be
Paul,
right
Paul
way-
doesn't contribute that much to the wrestling business to where I'm like,
He
oh god,
contributes
no,
money.
you
He
can't
contributes
shit on him.
sponsorship.
Oh my god.
His entire existence is sponsorship and money. He pays to be there.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. Guaranteed he's not getting a paycheck. He pays to be there. By having the Prime sponsorship, it's in his contract. He wants to wrestle. He's like, if I'm going to sponsor WWE with my Prime sponsorship, you got to let me wrestle.
Yeah, cheapest hydration
think-
station they've ever gotten.
That's just what I think.
Right?
Don't take that as a fact.
Why do you think when they lift up the ring to get tables and ladders out that
There's
there's a
Gatorade?
tub of Gatorade and waters under there?
Randy Orton accidentally exposed that. He was trying to get a ladder, and there was just a cooler full of Gatorade underneath the ladder,
Yeah, 'cause they're not drinking
right next to the
Prime.
Prime station. Right next to the Prime station.
Yeah. That shit's
Nobody wants to
nothing.
drink warm acid juice.
Warm
What's up?
coconut water.
That's oh my god! I bet you it's not even real coconut water. I bet you it's coconut flavored water.
Yeah. Mike Santana with TNA. Mike Santana's been over there, hasn't he?
Yes.
I don't know nothing
Jake,
about nobody.
Jake,
at TNA.
our resident TNA expert, could give us his thoughts on that. But I think he's been over there for a minute, and I like it. I think it's better than AEW. For him.
Listen, as much trash talk as AEW has, I feel like it has the most potential. Like as much as like it's like convoluted and messy.
No, it is messy, and it wasn't that way though. That's the thing is that when if you've been
Well,
watching
yeah, it
from the
had a
beginning,
structure. It was
it was
supposed
a
to
little
be
more
like
structured.
underground. It was underground and more
yeah.
raw, and the storylines were a little bit better than what was going on in WWE.
There wasn't 1,000 people.
Cody
on the
Rhodes had the
roster,
biggest pyro in the stadium.
and they weren't writing their own storylines. Like I don't know, it's just You
Oh, they
can't.
had a different company writing the story for them?
No, they have the wrestlers writing the storylines over there.
Oh. Well, that's not necessarily good because then they just end up writing themselves into holes.
Yeah, that they do that all the time over there.
Yeah. I don't know. I think
Yeah.
they'll figure it out, and I think they'll be.
I mean, I wish them great success. You know.
I think they're going to be the next new company to be bought by WWE.
Mm. Well, well then, that's not good.
In the shades of WCW.
That they won't prosper then, Dur. Then they're not a company anymore.
Listen, that's the best thing you can do with a new wrestling company is just get absorbed by the WWE, not destroyed by the WWE. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's
Who
talk
knows?
some. Let's talk some docket. Let's talk some. I mean, it's on there. I mean, we've already hit Goldberg. I mean, we've already hit. You know, what else did we hit on here? I mean, we hit a few things that
Cereal.
have already been on here.
Cereal.
But let's go ahead and start. SmackDown was a great show. I thought SmackDown was good.
Hold on, I need to pull up.
We had more King of the Ring qualifying or not qualifying King of the Ring advancement matches because they're fatal four ways. But I liked this. I liked this SmackDown, this rendition of it. There were some boring moments. I thought, you know, some stuff wasn't quite hitting where it needs to, especially with the Wyatt Six.
I
Unfortunately,
was just about to say that.
that was probably the toughest moment of SmackDown, which sucks that that is the case, but that is the case. And I thought a highlight being, I'm going to give my highlight to Naomi because I thought Naomi actually did decent with her promo. I like her character. I think it's good. I think the Money in the this is probably one of the better Money in the Bank winners that we've had in a while because the character actually suits the briefcase. It fits. It works. It's way better than Seth Rollins' nameless regime that is going nowhere. That has zero chemistry. And
Wait.
no one gives
They
a
have
shit
the
about.
briefcase? They have a briefcase. That's something.
Exactly, but you just had to be like, what? They have wait, hold on. They have a briefcase. They have something. I mean,
My
they have
highlight.
nothing going on. They stink. They no chemistry going on there. I can't see these guys eating at a Chili's together. They've got nothing going on.
My highlight was Cody Rhodes coming out just to debut a new T-shirt, not say anything.
I mean, John's been doing that like what? For
Yeah, but at least he cut the
months.
promo.
No, he doesn't. Half the time, he just gets him to introduce himself.
He just half the time John Cena is just recapping what he did last week and saying, "I'm a bad guy."
Yeah, and you
That's
guys
pretty
are-
much a
you
John
guys
Cena
are
promo
a
nowadays.
bad relationship. Yeah, that's the John Cena factor nowadays.
My highlight was Bald Truth coming out there and putting the STFU on John Cena.
Bald Truth.
Was that on SmackDown? That was on SmackDown, right?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
believe
Bald
so.
Truth. He came out there head waxed, ready for that STFU.
Mm.
I think I gotta say my favorite moment was Alexis Bliss hitting her finisher right next to Charlotte Flair while Charlotte Flair was trying to get the submission on
Forgot about that
Fire.
match.
And
Yeah.
Alexis Bliss was like, "Nah, watch this." Hit her finisher and then pinned her. It was like and just did a stare down like,
Wait,
I
how
don't
it's done. Alexa Bliss is one of the best in the biz right now.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah,
she is killing it. It was
Really
worth. I would say it's making it worth the wait that we
Alexa
had
Bliss is
during the
everything
time away.
Charlotte wishes she was.
Well, dude, the storyline's good, and it's making Charlotte interesting. It's making her interesting.
Oh, for
Whether
sure,
you like
yeah.
it or not.
I'm actually moving to I like to hate Charlotte now. Not that I just hate to see Charlotte.
Yeah, I mean, I've always kind of been in that boat. I don't, I've always been like, oh well, she's had good matches. You can't deny that she's had good matches.
I just
She
don't
has.
like her.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
not a
maybe
big
that's
fan
the
of
whole
her.
point.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the whole point. Maybe I'm missing the point. Maybe that's like a Dominic Mysterio thing. I got to come to the light with Charlotte now.
No, it's not a Dominic thing. I can tell you that, Dirt. You're not mistaken there. Go with your gut on this situation, but
Well, I just don't like that. She's like, I hate my dad, but I'm going to use his theme music. I'm going to use his boa. I'm going to use his finisher. I'm going
You
to
gotta
use
forget
his
that storyline.
clothing.
You're gonna have to forget that storyline because she's gonna dig into his repertoire for the rest of her career. And
I feel like she should just go by Charlotte now. She should drop Flair.
no, I think she should keep it for the.
The Flair got her
for
in.
the actual Flair, no pun intended.
Yeah, but the end of the whole Ric Flair thing is that Charlotte, like, didn't she, like, suplex him in the middle of the ring and be like, I hate you?
Yeah, see, you got to forget that storyline. You keep going back to it. That storyline. It was a while ago too. That was probably like almost a decade ago.
Yeah, but that was the last time Ric Flair did anything, right?
No, no. Let's not get on the subject of Ric Flair. Let's not diatribe into
Oh,
Ric Flair talk. But I will say that Alexa Bliss is fantastic, like you said. Very good. Mike also chiming in that she is good. And Mike, you're correct. She is good. She's making.
Jake, did you have a?
She's making
I
Charlotte
just,
interesting, at least.
Did I have a what?
Did you have a moment from SmackDown?
That you liked.
oh, yeah, let's hear
Um,
Jake's.
I mean, Cena.
You like Cena's
and
Kentucky Fried Chicken t-shirt?
I did.
Yeah, it was a good t-shirt.
Um,
I enjoyed that one too. I didn't like
That was
the
it.
back of the
He should have came
t-shirt.
out as Colonel Sanders. They were doing that for a while, Dirt. Remember? You loved that.
Yeah, where everybody was Colonel Sanders. Charlie Day was Colonel Sanders for a while there. Norm
He's not a
Macdonald.
wrestler. He's not.
Norm Macdonald was Colonel Sanders.
Why are you remembering everyone who's not a wrestler who did it?
Wait, okay, so what's? I know this is completely off topic, but what's with Xavier Woods doing the pimp gimmick? I thought they were done with that type of stuff. I thought that we were in the PG era.
What? He's doing a pimp
We're-
gimmick.
You haven't seen
Well,
pictures of Xavier Woods?
That's just how he dresses, man. He's just kind of like dressed up like that.
No.
This isn't
I'm
a.
gonna.
He may be dressed like a character cosplaying as like Kramer from that one Seinfeld episode. I think is what he's doing.
Oh, what the hell?
We're on Netflix, so they're not like fully PG, but
Yeah.
That's true. They are getting more towards PG-13.
Yeah, but I
Which
mean,
is
this
like,
is the
I
New Day.
think-
They're barely on Netflix. They're on during the commercial breaks for the U.S. So nobody's seeing what Xavier Woods is wearing unless you follow him on Twitter.
Well, or you're on TikTok and you're hip with the cool kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw this. I saw this when it was happening because Alexa Bliss walks by. She's in the tunnel and she walks by, and the camera doesn't show it. It's backstage cameras that show it, and it shows Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston doing a promo in this gear. They're like filming a vignette in this gear.
Yeah, he's
Wait,
kind of dressed
actually-
like Charlie Murphy from that one Chappelle show.
If he
sketch.
doesn't do like a hoe pimp and he's just like dressed like that, I think it'd be cool. But he has a bunch of hoes out there. I don't know how that's gonna fly.
Well, I mean, the Godfather comes back and still gets cheered.
That's what I'm
every now and
saying. Yeah, but he doesn't bring a bunch of hoes out anymore.
then. No, not anymore.
That's what they called them. I'm just saying what they called them back in the.
Yeah. The hoe trade. I remember the
Mhm.
hoe trade.
Yeah. No,
But let's see here. What were we even talking about? Just our favorite moment from SmackDown.
yeah, favorite moment from
I think
SmackDown.
that pretty much sums it up. That's kind of how I wanted to hit SmackDown anyway.
Mhm. It's the better show.
I think it is.
So-
There's news coming out that it's going to 2 hours, which I'm not happy about. Yeah, I'm actually not happy about it going to 2 hours.
I was about to
Wow.
say
I
you're
don't know if
not
it's-
happy about
Yeah,
that.
I'm not. I'm not. For once, I actually think SmackDown's
They're
superior. I
working.
think they've kind of found their groove in this 3 hours.
They're only going to add 20 more minutes of wrestling. The rest of that hour is going to be commercials.
And it's a Friday night, baby. Like, why not run another hour?
They just need to combine
you know
Raw
why?
and
You know why
SmackDown.
they're going back to 2 hours, dude? They're fighting for it because they're killing Raw. They're
They
murdering.
need to combine
Raw.
the shows again.
Raw is dying. It's dying over there on Netflix. No one gives a shit. People are turning on Netflix. They're seeing other options that they can watch besides Raw, and they're like, you know
They're
what? Maybe
seeing
I'm gonna watch this. That's the
Spider-Verse.
problem, dude. When it's on TV, nothing's on TV.
You got to tune in to see that.
Yeah, no, well, I mean, just saying, if you're channel surfing, you're just like, oh, nothing's on TV. I'll watch wrestling. Yeah.
Let me pull up a. Woo!
Mike wants the whole women's locker room to fight each other.
In a Royal Ramble type of
We're
situation.
frozen.
He's putting all of the girls he likes to watch on WWE together.
Mm.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
it's that one comment with like 1 million people in it.
yeah. It's
I got it.
all
I
of
got
them.
it. I got it.
Yeah.
Let me pull up these comments. I'm about to moderate
I
the
mean, you
shit
might
out of
get
this.
it here at Evolution. Who knows what they're gonna do with
Yeah,
that?
most likely, probably.
What they're gonna do with that thing?
So, just a little side thing.
Sure.
So coming to the conclusion of the next round for the Knights of Champion for the women's, we have Perez versus Cargill. I don't know when that match is happening, and then we have Bliss versus Asuka.
Yeah, that's
So what do you
very
guys think?
interesting.
Who you guys
That's
think? 'Cause we kind of
that's
talked about
one
the men.
person.
Wait. Say that again.
So we talked about the men's, like who we want for the men's, but so the women's one was complete too. So we had Perez, she's facing
Oh, I
Cargill,
want Asuka to win.
and then you have Bliss and Asuka.
Yeah, I want Asuka to
What do you
win.
guys think about that?
Asuka's my favorite women's wrestler.
Um,
There's no,
I like
there's
this.
no
These are fresh matchups too, kind of. I feel like I haven't seen in a while. Um, and I believe Bliss and Asuka have fought, right? They've
probably at
had
a pay-per-view maybe.
I feel like this Bliss and Asuka match is gonna be good. Perez and Cargill is gonna be slow and because Cargill is just not the. I don't know. I feel like she's just is rough, and then you have Roxanne, how small and like fast she
Well,
is.
Cargill
It's
is
gonna-
Cargill is a attraction. Like, let's get it right.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah, she's also
she's
like
an
super
attraction that's
over.
trained with a few wrestling moves. She's got a few power moves.
Yeah,
Roxanne Perez is going to have to do a lot of work because she's
scary.
tiny,
Yeah,
and she's gonna have to help the big goof in the ring.
I just feel like you're gonna see a lot of holes in this match to where Asuka and Bliss, you're gonna see those vets going at it. It's gonna be good.
Oh yeah, dude, that
Yeah, and
match
I
is
was
gonna be
super
really good.
I was super excited to see Asuka back. Like when I heard her
Oh, yeah.
music, I was like, wait, I'm not
And
gonna lie.
this was an
uh,
opposite. This was an opposite of this was to my knowledge and to my ears. This was an opposite Def Rebel here. This was I believe a CFOS song that was being played here because this was not her shitty Def Rebel version. This was old school. Burn-a-na, burn-a-na. You know?
Yeah, they're still doing some CFOs. Like AJ Styles has his original one back.
Yeah, they're bringing some
Um,
original back,
Or
and
he's like,
their
yeah,
contract is
yeah.
ending, and apparently in a few months, and they're not being renewed. Def Rebel, so that is some good news.
Because they're getting Limp Bizkit back.
God, don't make it bad news.
They make good wrestling music.
Yeah, I mean they made one theme, Dirt.
They should just let everyone do what they want, and then
Yeah, but that
Yeah.
would cost like $1 million.
it's the WWE. But all the
Oh,
like
that's true.
rappers and music people want to contribute anyways because of how big it is on social media now. So why not? It helps everyone.
Yeah, it's like selling ringtones back when Soldier Boy was doing that.
Yeah, of course. I mean, like, yeah,
Wrestling is bigger social media wise now. So
true. True. I'm with Nate on that, and yeah, I got no problem with that. They got the
Oh,
money
yeah,
for
that's
that. It's
good.
actually probably cheaper than paying an in-house band to come up with something every freaking time. Like,
Yeah,
it's
who's
gotta be.
CM Punk band? Blue
And even
Oyster
if it's
Cult?
not, you're gonna make money off of it. You know?
and the artist benefits off of it because then they hear this song and they go look the artist
Yeah,
up
it's a
and
money-making
work
machine.
something
How
out.
do you not do that? I don't know.
If I was a wrestler,
That's
I'd have
what
the hologram of Prince come out and perform Purple Rain every time I walked out.
He's dead.
That's why I'd have the hologram of
hologram.
Prince.
I missed the hologram
No,
part.
keep that
Yeah.
with the NFL halftime shows.
The holograms.
Yeah, keep the holograms with the NFL
Well, let's get
halftime.
into Raw, guys. Let's get into Raw.
I wish you would.
And we
Do you want to
will.
break down Raw, or do you want to kind of do best moments, or
We can.
Can I
Yeah,
go
let's
through a
do
little bit more?
best moments from Raw, because it was kind of the same thing here. What it was a little bit of a better Raw, I thought, altogether, than normal. I've kind of been shitting on it every week, saying that SmackDown's the A show, which I still stand by. But this was a better Raw. Still too many commercials. Still Netflixed out, and yeah. But I still thought this was decent for what it was. I liked the main event was okay. One of the highlights of this whole episode, though, and one of the big stories coming out of it, I put it down in the docket, is Liv Morgan's injury, which
Mm.
this
Mm-hmm.
match against Kairi Sane for Liv Morgan here was, I think, about 3 seconds long. Like, this match got
Yeah.
started. There was a drop toe hold, and Liv Morgan threw her arms down and dislocated her shoulder. And this was like a freak type of injury. This was not like a wrestling maneuver caused this.
Oh yeah.
This was like,
Somebody moved too quick.
yeah, this was like just the arms kind of.
And they replayed it in slow mo and everything.
Yeah, they replayed it in slow mo and everything, and it just doesn't look like anything crazy. But I mean, it's a dislocation of the shoulder. She's going to need surgery. It's like Sami Zayn one time. Jake remembers. Jake, you remember when Sami Zayn debuted on the main roster to fight John Cena in like an open challenge, and he came
Yep.
out. He came out there and celebrated and like threw his arms up in the air, like really fast, and he dislocated his shoulders. Like, and then he had to fight John Cena. Yeah, but that's kind of what it reminded me of. You didn't really see anything, but it was a bad injury, and she's going to be out of Evolution, which kind of sucks. But I think she could still be a character on screen. She doesn't have to, wrestle per se.
Just being a sling, what's it called, a sling or whatever.
Yeah,
So
I
she
mean,
can still do
it might
something.
change the storyline up with Perez. I'm not sure,
Well,
but
well, I've seen Fabulous Moolah come out in a neck brace and get freaking DDT'd by the Dudley Boys. I think that people can like. I don't think it's that big a deal to have
I
a
don't think she's
dislocated
going to heal
shoulder.
by Evolution. But I think that she'll definitely be. I think she might. Wrestlers are different,
Yeah, I've
different
seen
kind
Linda
of athlete
McMahon,
there.
Secretary of Education. Linda McMahon came out as a paraplegic mute and got
Oh
rolled
my
down some
God,
stairs.
Dirt! Why are you dipping into these?
I miss when she was a paraplegic mute.
People are leaving the chat. Mike is leaving. Dirt's bringing up
Got-
Linda McMahon. I wonder why.
Which,
No,
man.
I don't think this is too bad. I think that you could work with this. I think Liv can stay on screen. I think that
Listen, I've seen
Roxanne
Stone Cold
and that
break
sort of
into a
other stuff going.
hospital and assault Vince McMahon right after leg surgery.
Oh my God!
Dude, I saw Edge and Lita go into John Cena's house and
Alright,
Edge
hey.
slapped John Cena's dad.
Let's not have a domino effect here.
I was about to bring up the gun.
I've seen Snitsky pun a baby. Okay, like yeah.
I wish you would.
You know what else I've seen, guys? I saw
What?
Dirt's favorite moment from Raw. I saw Dirt. Dirt was he
Oh,
loaded up the
no.
old Twitter machine. He just started tweeting because he couldn't hold back from his excitement of Bailey and Becky confronting each other.
What did I say?
Dirt, you didn't
So
really
I wish
do
we had
this.
that.
Oh, I also don't have a Twitter anymore. I was like, what did I say on Twitter?
No, this is a joke because this was. I was so hoping for this to be good for Bailey. This is gonna be good for Bailey. This is like I kept telling myself that. Like, you know what? I was like, put the title on Becky. You remember, Nate? I was like, let's put the title on Becky. I said, I agree with this move from Lyra because then Bailey can come back and it'll be good for her, and they'll be able to spice it up somehow. And I was wrong. I was completely, totally wrong, guys. I can admit when I'm wrong. These two came out here and had a honk shoe fest like never before. It doesn't seem believable. I don't think these guys hate each other at all. The storyline is bonkers. It makes really no sense. They're really having to dig deep to make any sense of this. Lyra's kind of just floundering around in the background now.
Yeah, she's just flapping around like a dumbass bird.
I mean, that's all she really does anyway. I mean, this is a woman who lost the title, suplexed Becky after she won the title. After she raised her hand up like 3 times, it took like 3 hand raises. Becky had to
Y'all
like,
brought R-Truth back.
and then she got suplexed, and then she went and posed at the top of the at the top of the ramp like she had just won something. Dumb. She
Like, we
deserves to
caught
kind
a
of flounder.
squirrel on a field in her talons.
Yeah, she deserves to flounder back there. But the other two, I thought were going to be able to spice it up, do something good. I've been trashing, you know, Bailey's character on television for a while now, and I was hoping that there'd be a resurgence of Bailey of old, and I would eat my words, and that's not the case over here. My words, they're staying out of my mouth. I'm not eating anything. I'm starving to death.
You're over there. No, you're over there eating crow. Isn't that what they said about John Cena the other day? He's gonna eat crow. I haven't heard that expression
I
since
wanna
like
eat
I read
crow.
Tom Sawyer.
I want to eat crow, and I'm not eating crow, dude. I
Yeah,
should be
dude.
eating crow, and I'm not.
They're gonna make you eat your own hat, dude.
Yeah, I should be eating my own hat, and I'm not.
At least give me a glass of milk on the side.
No milk, dude.
A glass of milk on the side. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Anybody else got anything to say about this? I mean, this was.
No, there's not much to say. It was bad.
I don't even remember Raw, and I'm trying to find a recap. Nobody wrote anything about last week's Raw.
Yeah, they did, man. Just go to Bleacher Report and what.
I did. It's from 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
It's from
gosh,
June 9th.
this is your bad searching, dude. How are you bad at searching?
It said Raw recap.
Wait, are you searching through Google or Bing?
Google.
He says
Okay.
Google. I don't ever believe him. He's using
I'll
like
share my screen.
rocket search.
I'm using Ask Jeeves, which is
You're using-
powered by Google.
You using
Ask
Firefox?
Jeeves, dude. No.
You using Firefox or something?
Dude, Ask Jeeves went down
Wow.
8 years ago. That's a malware website.
Oh my god, they're stealing my information.
Let's see here. Moving on from this, guys.
I'm just asking ChatGPT to summarize it now.
Oh, we didn't talk about Cena and CM Punk's segment on SmackDown, or do we not want to?
I don't remember what CM Punk said, but it was a whole lot of nothing from what I remember. It was just a big nothing burger.
Mhm.
He was basically calling John Cena a monster and a horrible person, but he hasn't done anything really to be a monster or a horrible person.
I remember this too, and my thoughts on it were kind of where dirt started there. He really said a whole lot of nothing. He got us hyped up and was like, I'm going to hit you guys. You guys want the truth? And he kept doing that. And it was really all just a play on words for our truth.
Yeah.
Y'all brought our truth
It's
back.
kind of lame. This is supposed to be a big match that we're supposed to be excited for between CM Punk and John Cena, and I don't feel that excited for it. I mean, we just forgot about to even talk about it. This is that should not be the case. This is almost background fodder to the real to the real storyline going on, which is Ron Killings and John Cena, which is weird.
They do have a match
You
this
see that
Friday.
promo that Ron cut on TikTok about Debo Dudley?
Yeah, I did.
Debo
He was
Samuel?
pissed. No, he was pissed at Debo the other day.
Just,
No, because Debo Dudley went on a podcast and he was
Debo,
like,
who the fuck is?
Yeah, I don't know.
What is his name?
I know Debo
Who am I thinking
Samuel.
of?
He's combining Devon and Bubba Ray.
Oh, Bubba Ray Dudley. Oh my God. Bubba Ray went on a podcast and he was like,
Debo,
our
Debo
truth.
Dudley.
Who cares? So this guy went on the podcast the other day and he was like, our truth needs to stop talking about our truth and just be Ron Killings. And then Ron Killings went on the podcast like 20 minutes later and he's like, who the fuck does he think he's talking to? He was like legitimately mad. It was really good. Best promo I've seen all year.
I got some fries.
What kind of fries?
Fries?
Like, what kind of
Crinkle?
cut are we working with?
Crinkle.
Oh, okay, some crinkle cut. Were they like air fried or were they in the oven?
What kind of cut are we working with here?
Dude, the cut matters.
You guys are gonna want to check this out. This is one of the
Alright.
best promos I've seen all
Are we,
year.
are we able to show this? Can we show this?
Yeah, it's a freaking TikTok
Sirius
video.
XM? Well, I don't know.
I mean, we can try it. Screw it.
And went to our killings. Then he went back.
I won't play Bubba talking. I'll mute it for Bubba.
Yeah, you can just read the subtitles.
Yeah. What? I never want to hear the name Truth again. Shut up, dumbass.
Literally the dumbest advice I've ever heard.
Yeah.
I feel like his opinion's been really dumb ever since he's joined that show.
His opinion's always pretty dumb.
He just wants
Bubba
to
Ray
hear
the
himself
clown, dude.
talk.
This guy's a bozo, like a literal bozo. People
Yeah,
think
yeah.
he's
Well,
a
wait
clown.
till our
People
comes
do
on.
not respect his opinion on the internet, and if they do, they're just as dumb as he is. Right? Steve Martin up there. Oh, here we go.
All right, you're gonna want to unmute this.
Yeah, it's
Your
unmuted.
past.
Who the fuck he talking to?
That shit's
who I
funny.
am?
He just called into the same
You know who I
show.
am? I'm protecting him.
Mm.
And see, everybody got somebody that's trying to tell them who the fuck they are. I know who I am.
I wish they could cuss on Raw
I'm not the night.
or
I'm
WWE.
driving now. Don't let nobody tell you who you are. You know you better than anybody else know.
Dude, this is Paul Natalia?
Better than anybody else know me too. And they better put some respect on my name, because I am the truth. So help me. Wow.
Yeah,
Paul Natalia.
Yeah.
That is Natalia. Holy shit. She looks different.
See, it ain't that nice time no more. But I'm not.
When he got away from
I'm back.
Called out of pure passion. He had nothing lined up. He was just mad and called in.
Well, yeah, because he was hearing that. Well, no, that was definitely
He was hearing-
ready. He was
Well,
definitely ready. Like he's friends with Natalia. She's
Yeah,
like,
he
calling
probably
him.
waited like 20 minutes and had something.
Yeah.
I don't know. But he definitely was
Sure.
speaking from like, this guy's a fucking jackass.
But I don't know if you saw the highlights from the LFG show, but the Dudley guy, whatever his name is, I don't know his name.
Bubba Ray.
Yeah, Bubba Ray like beef with that one dude, that student. I know Josh, you've seen this. What's that student that was on his team
I
or
don't
someone
remember the
else's team?
student's name.
But like they were beefing that entire season.
Sure, dude. I mean, that's all that Bubba does is beef with people, right? He just like, yeah.
Same with Undertaker. I've seen Undertaker on that show, and Undertaker says some dumb shit. He just like says shit to say shit, even if it's just dumb shit.
Undertaker's a total WWE shill now. He his podcast used to be 6 Feet Under with Mark Calloway, and now it's on a WWE's YouTube channel, and it's called 6 Feet Under with the Undertaker. And his first guest was his wife. Like, who the fuck
You know
wants to
what?
listen to that?
If they
Who
really
wants
wanna get into
listen
that
to
bit,
Michelle McCool
if
and
they-
the Undertaker talk about like these fucking 60-year-old people couples?
Listen.
No one wants to listen to that shit.
If they want to get the Undertaker at the character the Undertaker on a podcast, they need to have a seance and invoke the spirit of Paul Bearer. Make that a guest on the Undertaker's podcast. If
Dude,
that's what they want to do.
The 6 Feet Under with Mark Calloway podcast was good. It was decent.
Yeah. I'm trying to see the ghost of Paul Bearer.
Now it's under
Undertaker's
WWE,
cat.
and they're like, interview your wife, and it's just like Cody's podcast. It's god awful.
Oh yeah, Cody.
God
They all
awful.
are. And they all just said fuck kayfabe.
Yeah, I know.
They're like, here's the script from Raw 2 weeks ago. This is where we decided to do this. And this was a botched section, but we made it work next week.
They're doing a show where it's behind the scenes. Shows all the behind
Yeah.
the scenes.
Well, I think they're trying to make a new kayfabe where it's like the way the company's being run is the new kayfabe. It's like what's going on, what's real with like The Rock and TNA, or not TNA,
TKO.
TKO. Yeah, I think that's the new kayfabe.
I mean, you're not
Yeah.
wrong. I mean, that's always kind of been the case, though. I mean, Vince
Yeah.
McMahon was the boss, and
I remember Vince McMahon got blown up in a limo.
exactly. I mean, that's
Here we
always
go.
And that was on the news. That was on the news. They were like, Vince McMahon's dead. And then the next day they were like, Vince McMahon got resurrected because something bad happened.
I mean, Tony Khan's dead. I don't know if we said that before on the show.
Oh yeah,
Tony
Khan
Khan's
did
dead?
die. Yeah, we never.
He
he
died.
never- well, we never
He
heard that he
died?
came back to life or not.
Where did he die of in storyline? Was it
I
a
don't
limo
know.
exploding? Because that's pretty good.
No, he just died. We had someone come in the chat said he died.
Oh,
And,
that's right.
Triple H was
Anything
really
else about
upset.
CM Punk and John Cena? You guys want to get to? You guys get off topic so hard, dude.
CM Punk, was he also wearing a new T-shirt?
Yeah, he wears one like every week. But I enjoyed CM Punk.
I
He's
didn't
gonna
think it was
carry
a
this
good
feud.
promo, dude. You can't say this was a good promo. This wasn't.
Well, I think it was
Okay.
a good promo. It was just a big nothing burger.
Alright,
He
the
he
little
had passion and he said cool things, but it
the
amounted
little
to
bit I
nothing.
got at first was hyped up, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
When I watched the full segment, it wasn't kind of like the greatest.
Yeah.
He had some goodness in there, but then everything around it was kind of like meh. But
Well,
CM Punk's
he's
gonna carry
trying
this
to
feud.
save this. He's trying to save this lukewarm storyline by trying to
I
spice it
fear
up
for
a little
Punk,
bit.
dude. I
Yeah,
think
he's
John
wrapped
Cena
up in
knows
this.
how to go, dog. John Cena knows how to go on this mic, and I think he's really gonna give it to Punk. And I mean, he already gave it to Punk online. He posted that picture of the Miz, dude. That was good
You
enough.
think
right
Cena's
there.
gonna come out? You think Cena's gonna come out and do his own pipe bomb promo before the match? He's just like sitting
Bro,
there on
that
his
would be
knees.
awesome.
That'd be so hilarious. He has no creative talent though. He would never do anything that
That
creative.
would be great. John Cena was like, CM Punk, as you lay there as comfortably as you
Yeah,
possibly can.
he's wearing
so
a
great.
wig with long greasy hair, and he's just like,
No,
See,
not a
at this
wig,
point-
dirt. Why? What are you getting weird? It was good.
See,
It
at-
was good.
See, at this point, I wish Cena would actually cut a promo because he can. But like, I
Yeah.
think Josh, I don't know if you said it like this, but when he cuts those promo, it makes him look babyface. That's why he hasn't cut these promo. Isn't that what you texted me the other day?
Yeah.
Something
Well,
like
I
that?
mean, anytime we've ever seen John Cena just like fire off on the mic and really cut people,
that's because
he's a babyface, and doing so as a heel is a little bit different. He
well, he's
can't
still
s-
doing the babyface gimmick. He's just being mean. I don't know. He
Yeah,
didn't
but if he
change
says-
much of anything.
If he says the things that he wants to say to CM Punk,
Mm,
people are gonna cheer him
And laugh because he's gonna
Yeah.
make jokes.
because
He
it's
should
gonna
start
be good.
talking. He should start talking shit about CM Punk's wife.
Well, that might work.
Let's get it back to the 90s.
No, but the whole Miz story thing line
I mean,
that they're
John
not
Cena
really
did
saying, but
kiss
they're
his
saying.
wife.
Oh yeah, he did.
When was that? Well,
Dude,
so
you
did
don't remember that?
John Cena's wife also
John
kissed.
Cena should just put that picture on a T-shirt.
Didn't
Start
John
wearing it.
Cena's wife also kiss what's her face?
John Cena's nobody knows who
Nikki?
John Cena's wife is. He's married to like a mystery lady that's just a regular
Nikki
person.
Bella, his storyline wife. Nikki Bella also
Bella.
kissed
From Total
CM Punk's
Divas
wife.
and the Traders. Actually, she's someone that hit show the Traders. She's not
Oh.
from Total Diva.
Is that where they go to like storage units and buy those wrestling stuff?
Yep,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yep, that's it.
Yep.
All right, so moving on.
Jesus Christ! I asked to keep it on topic. You guys went even further.
What do you guys think about the AJ Styles and JD McDonald match?
Oh, I do have something to say about this.
Hmm,
The main
let's
thing I
hear
have
it.
to say about this is that Pat McAfee was not on Raw,
Oh yeah, Corey
Oh.
Graves.
and it was fantastic. It was a fantastic change up. It was good to hear Corey again, calling some actual moves in the ring. It was nice. Not trying to put himself over constantly, being just emoting at any chance he can. But besides the point, during this match, he called JD McDonough a Minecraft skulled guy. He's got-
Oh yeah.
Blockhead.
and this pissed off JD McDonough, and JD McDonough retaliated online. And he took a shot at Graves, and I was like, whoa, JD, you look like Brian Peppers, man. You literally look like Brian Peppers. Corey Graves coming in there and calling you Minecraft head or whatever, bro. You that soft, man? Don't listen to our show. Right?
Yeah.
We call you famed internet creep, Brian Peppers.
Oh yeah, we do. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Jake loves Brian Peppers. That's his favorite.
I think
Jake's
Jake's
been
asleep.
gone for a while.
You think
Is
Jake's
he
asleep?
asleep? Yeah, he's definitely asleep.
Yeah, he might be asleep. That's funny.
He got lost in our conversations. Fell
Yeah, he
asleep.
couldn't keep up, and he was like, "I gotta pass out."
Let's do it.
That might wake him up. You hit him with some of those. I don't know.
I know what'll wake him up.
I knew it'll wake him up.
So, what do you think about this match overall?
I didn't watch it.
It wasn't
I
that
know you
great.
didn't watch.
It was all right.
I've never been a big fan of AJ Styles, and
Oh.
I'll admit it's because of his hair.
Well, that is a dumb reason to not like him.
It is a dumb
He's
reason,
got
and I
gray
just
hair.
can't get past. Well, it's
Dirt
too...
doesn't like AJ Styles because he's jealous of his delicious hair.
No,
Look at Dirt's
no.
hair
His
over there. They
hair.
literally have the same hair. Him and
That's
AJ
probably
literally
why.
have the same hair. Dirt's like, I hate his hair, and I'm like, it's your hair.
No,
That'd
he
be like
wears
me
his
being like, I don't like
hair.
Adam Pierce because he's bald. Like,
They don't want none.
AJ's awesome. This match was nothing to write home about, though. These two could really
No.
put on a show, though, but I don't think they were allowed the proper time or,
I
proper,
say Jaden
proper story.
McDonald's good in the ring.
They
Jaden
don't
McDonald's
want
good in the
none.
ring. So
Hmm.
good sell. He sells really good.
Oh yeah, both these guys do.
I like AJ's wrestling. He's good.
Yeah, his wrestling's great, dude. His
I
hair is
just think
great
this-
too.
This is just
Great
I feel like this is just an extra match. Just one for AJ and two to just prolong Finn and Dom.
Well, isn't AJ? Didn't he say his time is limited too? Didn't he say he's getting ready to
Which
like
I'm
start
annoyed
his
with that.
farewell tour?
Oh no, that was a storyline before he got injured about a year ago. That you're
okay.
recantering, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he retired and then he came back.
Mm-hmm.
It was a fake retirement.
Yeah,
That picture.
You did the Mark Henry. Yeah, Dirt's got bald Natalia style AJ on screen.
I got bald everywhere. That's Cesaro's head. I can tell. I can tell that that's Cesaro's head.
I mean, you're probably not wrong. It does really look like his head. Which we've got a game coming up, guys, which is in retaliation to.
So we
that
could talk
statement
about this
was made.
main event and then we can get into it. Because you know
What's
we're
that?
gonna go
What's the main event? Let's get into it. I want to play the
the
game.
main event. The main event, I thought was good. It was alright. Wasn't anything too crazy. I thought the Sheamus Rusev was kind of meh.
It's a
Of course,
letdown, bro.
Braun-
I'm sorry, Rusev's a letdown, dude. This guy is.
Rusev used to come out. He used to come out and just take out the entire roster week after week, put them in the accolade, and make them pass out and have a seizure.
Dirt said this last
Every
week.
week.
Dirt said this before. We know what he
I
did.
just I feel like what's
With him
saving
now
these
is not good.
matches.
I can
What's
hear
saving these
theme
matches-
music as I'm thinking about that. It's like dum ba dum.
Well, his theme music's not good. He doesn't have Lana. He's
He needs Lana. He honestly needs his manager back.
I feel like Braun Breaker saves a lot of these matches, and he's
Yeah.
not in half of them.
Yeah.
He literally comes out, spears one
He's the
person,
man. He's
does a
the
crazy
man.
twitch, but it makes the entire match.
That's a good point, Nate. Yeah, you're right. Braun
And he
Breaker
has
does
a
really
decent
save
looking
these.
spear. He's a decent looking spear.
Oh, dude, no, he is the best. I've
The
said
best.
this like multiple times now. Best spear right now.
Oh.
Yeah,
He has the
yeah,
best
yeah.
spear right now.
I could watch
I mean,
him.
you-
They should have fired Carlito after that spear.
Yeah,
Why'd they wait another week? Like they should have just fired him after that spear. We never see him again. Braun Breaker could have literally speared him into oblivion. That would
we literally saw the best spear and then the worst spear in one
Oh
night.
yeah.
Because Jay Spear is terrible.
Yep.
He's not even spearing anybody anymore. He's just like,
No, it's like a
jumping into
running
him.
headbutt to the chin.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's not even spearing.
He just kind
anymore.
of bends his waist. He doesn't even lift his feet off the ground anymore.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty rough.
he's just jumping into him.
Yeah.
But I thought the ending was good. I think it's I saw people saying it's just a setup for Cody and something's setting up with Seth and Cody and down the road.
Yeah, which I'm like, this is rehashed already. I mean, I don't know. It's just not been long enough for me to like really get excited for that. Seth's character is not good right now. Cody's character,
music
I
was
would
good.
I would argue, is also not good right now. This
I
exact.
thought his entrance was good for that main event. All the flames
I
and
feel like
stuff.
Cody's character's on hold until Cena's last match. I don't think Cody's character's allowed to do anything until Cena's last match.
Yeah, until he can get the championship back, and then he can kind of switch it up, maybe.
Maybe.
And to be
I mean,
honest
he-
with you, I have a feeling that The Rock is going to revamp his The Final Boss gimmick and just ruin Cena's final match.
I don't think so. This is Cena's actual.
He's going to
final
come out.
match.
He's going to come out. It's going to be right
There you
after
go.
Cody Rhodes walks. I'm pre-booking this.
No, don't
Cody
no
Rhodes.
rebooking.
Cena's in the ring already. He did his walkout. Cody Rhodes is in the middle of his pyro walking out, and then
Braun comes out
boom,
like this.
right on the Titantron, The Rock shows up in his sunglasses. He goes, "I'm the final boss," and then
He's already done that.
and then Travis Scott comes out and jumps Cody Rhodes, and then The
We've
Rock
seen
comes
this.
out.
We've seen
then The
this.
Rock-
We literally saw this.
Yeah, this has
Not
already
e-
happened like a month ago.
Yeah, I was saying not even a year ago. Yeah, not even close to a year.
Yeah, let's not get too off topic. Once it's too long of a
It's
thought.
just a quick booking. That's just quick booking.
But that booking already happened.
Yeah.
Oh, but this time, here's the twist: The Rock's gonna come out and fight Cena, the final
Boo,
boss
we don't
versus
want
the
that.
final boss. Listen, the final boss versus the final champion.
I'm sorry,
It,
but the
it just,
amount, the time and the hatred I put into hating on Goldberg earlier, I'm not gonna be supporting that.
Nate, what are you sharing?
I'm just getting ready for the next. I'm just getting ready
That's
for the
right. We're
segment.
getting ready to play a nice game.
What's this?
We're gonna be playing
Uno?
Wrestling Noses.
Oh, I'm good at this.
Wrestling
That
Noses. Uh oh,
Wait,
Nate,
hold on.
you're
that is
exposing it.
Cody
Yeah,
Rhodes.
don't look. Hold on.
Nate, just
Oh my god.
you're still exposing it, dog. What are you doing?
Oh my god.
Nate, not ready, dude.
Hey,
Not ready. And now I can't even open. Okay, close your eyes. Hold on. Close your eyes, both of
Close
you.
your eyes.
I don't even know where you guys are on my screen.
I mean, I can
my,
stop watching and then maybe watch it again.
my God, dude.
You can just tell us when to watch the stream. How about that?
All right, there
Does
you
that
go.
work?
Why don't you send the noses in chat?
Because I thought I was trying to do it a different way. Because last time I did it I did it through my computer, but this time I had it set up on my phone and I kind of cropped them and all that, and then sent it to myself on Discord. And I thought I could do it that way, but that didn't work. What the heck? Discord screwed me over.
Dude, Discord.
Well, I don't know if it screwed you over. You had the page open where you sent them all in one.
Did you see all of them? Do I just need to come up with?
No, I only seen John Cena's.
I saw Truth, dude. I saw Truth in there.
Okay.
Oh my God, you're gonna have to
Okay.
wrestle up some new noses.
I'm gonna have to cook up some real quick.
Well, my eyes went immediately to Truth. You know,
That
He
was
does
a
have a
as,
hunger
as
on him.
one does, as one does. So I
Oh,
guess
yeah,
I
he
can
is
properly introduce the game here. The game we're playing is
Yeah.
Wrestling Noses. This is where you just
Wrestling
see a
noses.
wrestler's nose, just the nose, and you got to try to figure out who this wrestler is based on their schnoz.
I wish you would.
And
Jake's gonna
Nick
be.
cooked up some noses, but he
Yeah, I
accidentally
failed.
exposed all the noses. He exposed his home address and
Mm,
his
His hoard
credit
of
card
noses.
number at the same time. I don't know how this fiasco happened, but
It's a fiasco, if you ask me.
I think I could save some of them.
Some of these noses.
save him. I mean, I only saw R-Truth. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really just kept seeing R-Truth's face behind the nose that was prominently on screen, and I don't know whose nose that was on screen. So, that is a mystery. That first nose.
I know who it was because I saw the picture afterwards.
Did you? I didn't see it.
It would be. You wouldn't have seen it
I wouldn't have. Why?
because it's an invisible person.
Oh, Cena.
Yeah.
Well, you said Cena. Yeah, Cena and Truth pretty much are the ones we saw.
All right.
Yeah.
Celebrity noses. Let me do some fantasy booking real quick.
Yeah, do that. Go ahead.
Oh.
Do that.
No.
So after the final boss and the final
No,
champion.
no fantasy booking if the Rock's involved, dude.
No,
Nobody wants that.
Listen,
Nobody
The
wants
Rock's
these
gonna-
old
The
fucks,
Rock's-
dude.
The Rock's gonna lose. Cena's gonna win his final match against the final boss, and then
No.
AJ Styles is gonna come out. He's gonna like, "Hey man, I'm doing my retirement tour."
What?
He
No
said
one
it's gonna
remembers
start
that.
with. And he's gonna be like, "It's gonna start with you, John Cena," and then he's gonna fight John Cena that night, right after The Rock.
Well, then it wouldn't be John
Hey, man.
Cena's retirement tour. That would have been all for nothing.
Well, yeah, but imagine at the end of John Cena's final match, you hear, "What? They don't want none. They don't want none."
We could clip these and call this the worst fantasy booking possible. for WWE. Dirt's just trying to make do with AJ Styles now after hating on his luscious locks.
Yeah, I guess it's not a legitimate reason to not like him.
It's not, dude. He's great. Great wrestler. He protects his mailbox.
He protects his mailbox.
Yeah, he does, dude. Samoa Joe was going through his mailbox,
Yeah,
dude.
that's my mailbox.
He said, "Hey man,
Hey man, that's my mail.
He
That's my
literally goes,
mailbox.
"Hey man." He said, "Hey man, stay away from my mailbox." Like that's what he was upset about. Like Samoa Joe's breaking into your house, dog.
Look at that. Chat loves the AJ Styles talk. They love the fantasy booking.
Oh yeah, Shaka in here. What's up, Shaka? AJ is underrated. Yeah, absolutely. He should be higher up on the list. I mean, this guy should have a few more accolades under that belt, in my opinion, on the WWE side of things, at least.
I can disconnect Jake from Discord.
All right, here we go. This is what I'm talking about right here.
All right, first nose.
Ooh.
Oh wait, I'm loading. Well, I already know this nose.
And I'm sorry that the pixelation is not the greatest. I apologize, but
Now I'm noticing a little bit of a peach fuzz mustache. That's not a full-grown man mustache.
That's a
That's
mustache
more of a-
in there?
It's more of a dirt mustache, like what I've got going.
I'm not noticing any
chat-
mustache here.
and if there's anybody in the chat, please put your guesses too. Play along.
Yeah, if you got a
Now,
thought,
did
yeah.
you shuffle these
Whose
back
nose
up,
is
or are
it?
they in the same order still?
Well, I didn't really have an order, and I grabbed the ones that I think y'all didn't see, and I just grabbed and used them. So I got
This
6 instead of 10.
This is Seth Rollins' face.
This nose is it's kind of got some crisp. Oh, we froze. We'll unfreeze. But
Yeah,
I'm
we're
looking
frozen
at
in the middle.
while we're frozen, I'm going to think about this nose. This nose, it's my first.
Oh,
guess,
you know what?
You know what? My first
I know
guess
who
here
this
is Dexter Loomis. I don't know why,
I'm changing my guess.
but it is. My first guess is Dexter Loomis for some reason. It almost looks like.
They're
That's Braun
cheating.
Breaker. That's Braun Breaker.
It's Braun Breaker.
How is
That's
Dirt
Braun
just
Breaker.
cheating?
He pulled up
Because
Braun Breaker on
I
his
had a picture
background.
of Braun Breaker as my background, so I've been staring at his face for the past 10 minutes.
What? Your background's Paul Heyman over here. We just froze moments
Oh,
ago.
no. Well, it was Braun Breaker before it was Paul Heyman.
Shock is guessing it's Paul Heyman's nose.
Well, you're
Should I
looking at my
reveal once we
background.
come back?
Yeah, don't reveal until we come back. I should be unfreezing
I'll just keep it up.
at any point here.
They don't want none. They don't want none. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good, Dirt. It sounds just like it. You should replace Death Rebel.
Yeah. This,
I don't know, dude. I think my guess is Dexter Loomis. Final answer, I guess. You know,
But no,
that's
it was
gonna be-
Braun Breaker.
It already. Oh, Dirt. Oh, you already revealed it, Nate.
Yeah, after I said it was Braun Breaker, he said, yeah, it's
Oh.
Braun Breaker.
no, I didn't say that.
Oh, I thought you did say that.
No,
What?
I was saying your screen because
So,
that's how you
why
change
is
it
this
back down.
confusing?
I'm confused now. I thought Nate said it was Braun Breaker already.
No, he's gonna
Who
show
was
us who it is.
Do we just pop it up?
Yeah, pull it up. Pull it up. Pull it
No,
up.
I'm
Alright,
not.
well-
Hold on. Oh my god.
No, okay.
Pull it up.
Do not.
You're not going to get like 50 guesses. You said Dexter Loomis. Now pull it
I'm
up.
not.
Who is it?
I'm frozen. No
We're
one's
frozen.
listening.
Oh.
No one's listening.
No one can see.
You're over here trying to cheat. You're like, let me get another guess.
I'm not. You're not hearing anything.
No,
I'm
I know.
not
You're
guessing.
correct.
I only guessed Dexter Loomis. I'm now unfrozen, guys. So
All right, let's see.
All right,
Big reveal. It's Braun Breaker.
say his name and he appears.
Oh my god. That's not the same nose. That's not even the same mustache. Josh was like, there's not a mustache on that man.
That's the same
there
nose.
there was a mustache. It was the
Oh my
shadow of the
God.
mustache that we saw there.
I can't give you all the facial hair, so I gotta give you like a little snippet.
Yeah, that was his
Hey,
nose, man.
hey.
And I will say, Nate, though, you didn't give us all of the nose. You know, I need a little more bridge.
wanna-
Yeah, I was gonna say,
More
there's no bridge on that nose, and that's
Yeah.
where I look. I look right in the middle of the eyes. Oh, this is Bailey.
Oh,
Bailey. That's Bailey.
that's a Becky Lynch nose.
That's Bailey.
It's Becky Lynch's nose.
We locked it in. Hurry up before Josh freezes.
We locked it in. Oh, yeah, but I'm not gonna freeze again for.
Oh my god! I
Yeah,
should have
Jack.
known, dude. That doesn't even look the same at all.
Oh my god, that's so hard. Damn it, we locked in too
Yeah.
fast. We didn't give the chat a chance.
It's a freaking clear
Yeah,
picture.
who did you think it was? Oh, he thought it was Paul Heyman again.
All right, let's see here.
All right, a little.
This
Nate,
one's
what
kinda
the
bad.
fuck is that? Nate, what the fuck?
This one is kind of
Nate,
bad.
what the fuck?
This looks like a painting
told
from Minecraft.
I told you the pixels are bad, but that's a
Nate,
nose.
the pixels are bad. Nate, the picture is bad. Nate, this looks
All
like
right.
someone's
You told me.
asshole. Like, what is this?
Hey, I'll give you the
a
hint.
picture from space.
I'll give you the hint. The bottom right corner is a red mustache.
Oh, it's Sami Zayn. It's Sheamus.
Nate, this is the picture you used. You just wanted to put Sheamus's ass on
Dude, he's
the
got a
screen.
That ass.
He posted this on Twitter, by the way.
I
Yeah,
know
Sheamus
he
is
did,
funny,
dude.
dude. Sheamus is funny. We know about Sheamus is funny.
Nate using the worst nose possible for this game. Good lord, that was terrible. You
Oh, that
couldn't
was
even
good.
tell that was a nose. That looked like a.
I would have guessed Sheamus eventually.
That
Now
looked like
this.
something you'd I don't know, enjoy at 13 years old on a pixelated television screen. This nose
This is
right
a
here.
woman's nose.
Hmm.
This is a woman's nose.
Is it?
It's not a man.
Had a mixed ginger. You know what I'm saying? You had to kind of.
nose. I'm going with now. Hold on a minute. Now, I'm noticing something. This is Becky Lynch's broken nose. Post nose surgery.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It does look very Becky Lynch-esque, doesn't it?
Yes.
It's Becky. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Becky. Shaka was like, "What was that?" Yeah, Brock Lesnar. Now, look at Brock Lesnar's Shaka's guess. I'm going with Becky as well.
This is you think Shaka thinks that's Brock Lesnar? It's-
Natalia.
Y'all didn't recognize Natalia? Come on. We see her nose like every
She's
week.
got hair in this
Yeah.
picture. You expect me to recognize her?
That is true.
Natalia's face has changed a lot in the last couple years. Oh. That's Beaker from Sesame or from Muppets.
Oh my god! This again. This is like this game is crazy.
The
because
black and
this
white
again looks
cartoon.
insane.
This is the tip of the nose, Nate.
This is a black and white photo from like SmackDown ad, like an ad for SmackDown.
Oh, I know who this is. I know who this is.
It's a dirt.
This is a throwback. This is Andre the Giant.
It's Andre the Giant.
What? No, this is
My only evidence of that is the black and whiteness.
No, I think that's because it's like a SmackDown ad, and they use black and white
Oh.
all the time.
Then this is Logan Paul.
No, I think this is.
This is Paul Heyman. This is Paul Heyman.
Mm,
I'm locking it in. Paul Heyman.
it does look like a Paul Heyman schnoz, doesn't it? It really does.
Mm.
I'm gonna say it's.
It's very like tip of the wiener looking.
Well, that was implied
Oh, okay.
in the game.
Well, this one especially, it just looks like a grainy
God
black
damn it,
and white
guys.
picture of a wiener.
Well, whoever this is gonna be Dick Nose from now on.
Let's see
Josh,
it.
do you have a guess?
Okay, you gotta guess.
I'm guessing Randy Orton.
Oh, Uncle Howdy.
Uncle Howdy. I thought y'all could get it. He was gray. I didn't think that was gonna be a hard one.
Well, it's because I
that's
was thinking
black
it was
and
one of
white.
those SmackDown photos that like where they're black and white. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shaka gets Stardust or Sting for that one. I missed that. He gets, and which
he went for-
honestly,
he went for
which
Sting
honestly
like
was
I
the
did.
closest of the guesses between all of us.
Yeah.
Andre the Giant is the closest guess. Now that is. Oh no, I know this face. This is a recognizable mustache line. I know this face. That looks like Rusev.
Looks like LA Knight.
Oh, it could be, but I'm going Rusev. No, you know who this is? Santino Morello.
This is, I'm gonna say LA Knight.
It's either Rusev or Santino Morello.
Ah,
It's CM Punk.
son of a
CM Punk.
bitch.
Now that's a
Yeah.
broken nose.
That was a hard
I
one.
would say I like your guys' guesses, but y'all were thinking way too deep. I went really basic. I
Dirt's
feel like.
thinking too deep. Dirt's over here guessing Andre.
What?
I'm not thinking deep. I've said everyone on the current roster.
God forbid I have an
Here,
educated
let me
guess.
look at the ones I had. Let me see if I can pull one more.
Dirt said, this looks like the tip of a penis. I think it's Andre the Giant.
Yeah, I got two,
Close enough. It was Uncle Howdy.
two quick ones, real quick. 'cause-
Let's bust him out. Bust him wide open.
Wrestling noses. This is literally, this is exactly what happened on the Celebrity Noses. It's just a shit show.
That is Triple H.
That. Okay,
No.
Nate, can I get a hint on this? This is our current roster, right?
Is it a wrestler?
It's not current roster, but he's in.
Oh my
He's in
god.
today's events. He's in the storyline.
Wait, he's in the storyline?
Yeah, like he's in like current wrestling.
That is not Paul Heyman.
That doesn't make any
I'm
sense.
trying. I know, but I can't give you but so much, and then it gives
He's
it away.
not a wrestler, but he's in the storyline.
No, he is a wrestler. He is a wrestler. He's in the storyline, like current storyline.
And
He's in a current. storyline.
It's Jerry the King Lawler. I don't know.
and he's employed by WWE.
Yes.
That's Paul Heyman.
No, this is
Celebrity noses. Oh my god, it's in chat. It's our
It's
don't look
Goldberg.
at chat.
Yep,
The answer-
Goldberg.
Yeah.
Yes,
Goldberg.
we got one finally. Thank
Dude.
you, Shaka. All thanks to Shaka.
Yeah. As soon as I saw his name, I was like, yeah, that's Goldberg.
It's a freaking prime Goldberg too.
Yeah, I was gonna say that Goldberg doesn't exist anymore. We got Asthmaticberg.
All right, last one.
Oh, that's
That's
Bailey.
Bailey.
Yeah.
That was an easy one. She's got
It
too
was an easy one.
recognizable of a schnoz.
Yeah,
I figured I figured the nose piercing was gonna give it away, but I didn't know.
Oh yeah, it definitely does.
It was worth the try.
Nate saved the worst for last, possibly.
I know.
Whoa.
At least we got one. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
because
was-
then the other ones y'all saw the R-Truth, but I think y'all would have gotten R-Truth because his piercings on his nostril, and then
Yeah.
Like I told you, I didn't go. This was like the first game back in a while, so I didn't want to go too crazy.
No, you gotta
And I
go
was kinda
crazy.
I had to pull up some fast ones real quick.
Yeah, and you gotta not do this on the phone. That's one thing.
Yeah, I learned that.
Yeah, you do that real quick. But nonetheless, fun game, fun return
It
to
is
the
a
game.
fun
We'll
game.
play some more wrestling noses.
Maybe we need to everyone like host it, but does this is crazy. Different body parts. That's what we need to just do. Like everyone like picks.
Well, I feel like noses is fun
Different.
because you can get a shot of their nose. It's
Yeah.
hard to get like a shot of everyone's ear or like.
Do, like,
I
top
know
of
for
the
a fact that Sheamus has a great nose, and that you can see it in just about any other photo you look up of Sheamus. But Nate decided to use a photo where only Sheamus's ass is present.
That one was
Only
the
Sheamus's
last.
big, round, juicy ass.
That
Nate,
one
is
was
that why
the
you saved that? Because you think Sheamus's butt was looking good in that photo?
Well, I thought it was a funny one, so I was like, you know what? Let me throw a funny one in here. But you guys didn't think the picture was the greatest because you already seen it, Josh. So it ruined it.
I did. I already seen
Ruined
it.
it.
I already have it saved in my phone.
Hold it. Hold it.
I think we found somebody to do the Devil's Kiss.
There you go. Stephanie doing the devil's kiss to Sheamus.
No, Sheamus doing it to her. He's got the big rump dump.
Sheamus doing it to her.
He's got.
Hilarious.
Oh, I got something else. Speaking of big rump dumps, what do you guys think about Asuka stealing Naomi's finisher and just calling it the? She calls it like the Empress Empowerment or something. I don't know. It's a very bad name.
All that.
And all she does is like it's a rear view, but the person's on their knees. It's not as impressive as Naomi's, I guess. She's not doing a split and it's not midair, but she just kind of does a hip attack, like the Asuka hip.
He like throws her ass into her or
Yeah,
something.
which is kind of like one of her standard kind of moves, but now it's like a finish. It's like a
Like
shining
a
wizard, but her ass.
it's like a cannonball right into a person.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't terrible, but it
I don't
wasn't
like it.
anything crazy.
I don't like it. I don't like the Asuka lock either. I think she needs a different
Oh.
finishing move set there. Right.
Dirt, what do you think?
I am editing a picture. What were you talking about?
We're talking about your favorite wrestler, Asuka, dude.
Hold on, I'm getting a nose. I got a nose set up.
Oh, he's gonna pull. I knew he
We're
was
going to
gonna.
attempt a nose. All right, well, this is our final nose before we sign off here.
Oh no,
Sure.
I made the picture too small. I made the picture small.
WWE Snooze Fest Summer.
Remember
Wait, how do I undo it?
the last thing we did. Remember, it was like bald people. It was like making people bald. That was the last game we did, or so. I don't think that was a game. I think we just made people bald, and
That was just Dirt sending bald people into the Discord.
well,
Oh,
I
I didn't
started. We started it, and then Dirt started sending some through the chat.
All right, let's see.
Gotta love
Let's
this
see Dirt's
segment.
final nose here.
Now I'm gonna show you more than just a little bit of the nose.
Well, Dirt, that's AJ Styles.
That's his whole face.
See, look at this. Now Dirt realizes that this game is hard to pull off. If you...
Yeah, dude, you gotta find the right photo because if you don't get the right photo, the pixelation's all messed up and zoomed in, and you get the Sheamus nose.
Well, the thing with WWE wrestlers is that they have photos taken of them all the time, and they have a million renders. Just about everybody on the roster has had a render, and they're available anywhere. So having a bad nose, there's no excuse. There's no excuse for a bad nose.
Oh lordy!
I mean, that one probably would have fooled us if you,
I
Yeah.
just didn't zoom in enough.
That's a good one.
I was editing this on Paint and trying to crop it, and it.
Yeah.
Paint usually never
What?
lets you down.
So what I did is when I did it on my computer, I would get the picture and then I'll just zoom in as much as I can to their nose
How do you
when
zoom
you
in?
pull the picture. Well, you have to pull it up and like as a photo like on your computer, and then you just zoom in. And then when I revealed it the last time, I just zoomed all the way out the picture. Yeah, it's something else,
I'm
dude.
glad you guys are sharing copy and paste techniques.
I know.
Oh man, well that's what this is. That's what you're gonna get here. We're gonna play more fun games as the summer goes along here for WWE Snooze Fest Summer because we're calling it that because that's kind of what a lot of the storylines are. I mean, it's a big snooze fest, dude. A little bit. It's a little honk shoe. You know what I'm saying? I'm not completely napping, but I got one eye open, and I hope things improve. But this is WWE during the summer. I'm telling you, it's just that's the way it goes a lot of the times. So more rounds of wrestling noses and other games that we'll come to think of here. Jacob
Rankings
fell
and-
asleep.
Yeah.
But he's not going to have any parting words tonight. But normally he would drag on for at least another 15 minutes here, trying to get his parting words out. Dirt, Nate, do you guys got anything?
Celebrity noses.
Celebrity knows. So catchy.
Celebrity nose.
Really stays in there. I got some parting words, but I encourage everyone out there to
You're cutting
wait
out.
the appropriate time
Mm.
to eat your cereal. Do not wait too long.
Mm.
Do not eat it right away. Rate the appropriate time. Be a normal cereal eater. Have a good cereal etiquette, and choose good cereals. Mix it up. Don't
I got
be
another parting
biased towards the sugary ones or biased towards the healthy ones. Mix up your game. I can eat a bowl of mini wheats and then I can also kill a bowl of fruity pebbles. I'm not a chump. Just don't be sog dog like Nate, and don't be Crunchmaster Supreme. Okay, don't do that either.
My final words are bring back Smiling Bo Dallas.
We didn't really talk
He
about the
smiles
Wyatt
every
Six
week.
much, except for the fact that it was bad. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have
it
to
was bad.
agree with Dirt's parting words there. I'm not even.
We were starting to talk about the White Six. Then we started talking about cereal.
Yeah, it's a sensitive subject when talking about because you're like, oh, it's a tribute to Bray, but
Who
it's like
cares?
it's not
At this
good.
point, it's a. I'll just say at this point, it's a cash grab and it's a bastardization of Bray's gimmick.
A little bit. I mean, I think they get away with it because it's Bo. Bo
Yeah,
wanting
that's
to
the
do
only
it,
reason
I
they get away.
guess.
I think they should stop doing it
I
for
mean,
10 years and then
if
go back.
Bo didn't want to do it, they wouldn't do it.
Imagine if Chris Benoit. Never mind.
You know, and I mean,
Oh, Lordy.
you're constantly gonna have people saying that Alexa Bliss should be in there too, because I mean, she's not gonna save that.
Imagine
guys.
if they just kept making the blue blazer over and over again.
Why would they do that?
Because he died.
Oh, the character. Yeah, if they just. I mean, they kind of have. I mean, with different iterations. of
Yeah, with
people.
El Grande, I guess he's
Yeah.
the new blue blazer.
Yeah, it's just a man in a mask.
Some man in a mask. Wearing a cape.
All right, well, we'll be back, guys, Wednesday, right here on the Slipper House Extra Extra
Wednesday.
YouTube channel, 10:15, 10 between 10 and 10:15. You know how we do, man. Like, subscribe. Sorry to see Dinger, who I upset earlier.
Let me see what
you unsubscribed because of my slander towards Goldberg and him being old and barely able to walk to the ring and just completely out of shape and just the sheer fact that really no one, if we collectively took a poll of all the people around the world on excitement levels for Goldberg having any sort of physical activity in a WWE ring, I would say that percentage is probably below.
I'm gonna stand by.
Yeah, it's like probably below that.
Let's get Goldberg managing Judgment Day.
And then boot him off to AEW like
I'm
they
not
did
hating
Coach.
on that, actually. That's actually, I love it now. If we're going to have Goldberg back, yep, that's right. Dominic's always teasing a new member. It's
Yeah.
Goldberg.
Listen, you guys are gonna be real freaked out when Goldberg's in Judgment Day and The Rock comes out and disrespects Cody Rhodes again.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
dude. Why do you keep wanting The Rock to
Travis-
come out? You don't even like him. Yeah,
I hate
Travis
him.
Scott's
But I
jumped
think at this
Cody.
point it would be hilarious. It would be the funniest thing he's ever done.
I think that stupid. I think that stupid Mummy DVD is near you somewhere, and you. Oh, I was gonna
It's around
say.
here somewhere.
Is messing up your thoughts.
No, I was gonna say if it was in visual view, then maybe that's why The Rock keeps popping into your head because he's like, oh,
It's a
Scorpion King, The Rock.
collection set of the
Oh, don't
Yeah,
get
it's
dirt
got
started.
the Mummy Returns, and The Rock in the Scorpion King.
Oh my God!
Bro, that's such a who buys that? You? Just
Me.
Are you
He's
gonna
got an
resell
eBay
that?
store, yeah.
Wait, you don't want to watch The Mummy?
No.
What? It's a good movie, Nate. Come on, good movie.
I actually haven't seen it. I don't have any opinion about it because I haven't seen it.
Have you,
Have you guys seen Walking Tall with The Rock in
Oh
it?
my God! All right,
Have
we're
you
getting out of here,
seen
guys. Pro Wrestling Sauce Wednesdays, 10 o'clock.
Anaconda
Extra
starring
Extra
Ice
YouTube
Cube
channel.
That's a
and
good movie.
Jake, Dirt. We'll be back
Yeah.
next week.
That's a good movie.
you think Anaconda's a
Hi.
good movie, but you've never seen
The Mummy?
The
No.
Mummy?
No.
What, an Anaconda?
Anaconda.
Come on.
What about do you have Marine 6 with a Miz in it?
No, but I probably could find it.
The Miz is in more
I
than
have-
just 6.
I don't know which
I
one
have
he's in.
this,
bro.
He's in a
like
bunch
one
of them,
them.
dude. He's like the main star, dude. John Cena only did like one of those bitches. The Miz like
And that
took
was the
that shit
best one.
over and made it his.
Yeah, the Miz is the Marine. Dude, he's the Marine. He marched at the parade.